In an exclusive television interview with Lateline, former Thai Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra has denied his scheming to return to lead the country. Instead, he insists that he's fully behind his youngest sister, Yingluck, who's been installed to lead the opposition in the landmark election on the 3rd of July. Dr Thaksin says he hopes to return to Thailand before the end of this year, but his role will be to help unify, not divide, the politically troubled country. He gave his first interview for international television in a number of years to our Southeast Asia correspondent Zoe Daniel.
This is home for Thaksin Shinawatra. He's been back to Thailand only once since he was ousted in a military coup almost 5 years ago. Now he's in self-imposed exile to avoid a 2-year jail term for a conflict of interest conviction that he claims was politically manipulated. In a rare television interview, we joined him at his luxury home in a gated community in Dubai. Here, in between golf and his multi-million-dollar business empire, he's playing the role of remote advisor to Thailand's main opposition party, Pheu Thai, now led by his sister, ahead of a landmark election in a month's time. Thailand is still recovering from deadly anti-government protests last year that left more than 90 people dead. The election represents a crossroads amid still simmering anger about the ousting of Thaksin and the subsequent banning of his political party. He argues that only a fair political process can bring reconciliation. Yet he's a divisive figure, loved by his largely working-class supporters, hated by opponents who accuse him of corruption, nepotism and lack of respect for the rule of law. Dr Thaksin, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
How confident are you that the opposition will win the election?
Well, according to the polls of many institutions, and also including our internal poll, we are confident that we are winning.
You're confident that Pheu Thai will win outright and be able to govern?
More likely. We will win outright.
The party's slogan is, in English, Thaksin thinks, Pheu Thai acts. So are you, in fact, the de facto opposition leader from outside the country?
Well, I may influence in terms of the ideas and thinking because I have more experience than others. And then I just want to see them success. And I just share my experience as former Prime Minister and experience of running around the whole world.
So is it fair to say, though, that a vote for Pheu Thai is a vote for, if not you, your policies, your attitudes?
I think it's vote for policy. Most of the people now is vote for policy.
Your sister Yingluck is leading the party. How is she qualified to be leader?
Well, you know, she's 44 years old. And she has master's degree from US, and she's been working from small officers until the CEO of AIS, which is an organization with more than 10,000 employees and about $5 billion turnover, $5 billion US dollars turnover. She's been passing through a lot of experiences, even though she's a lady. But the lady is good without political baggage. It's good for leading reconciliation. Yet
she has no actual experience as a politician. To go from no political experience to Prime Minister, that's a big jump.
Well, even myself, I don't have much experience in politics when I jumped to Prime Minister. And she been observed politics through my father as a former MP and through myself as a Prime Minister, and even though she worked in the business part, and she represents me.
Well, in fact, you've been quoted as describing her as your clone. What do you mean by that?
Well, she my youngest sister. She worked for me from the beginning, so I teach her, I train her. The working habit style is really exactly like me.
But in describing her as a clone, are you saying that she's your puppet, that she's doing what you tell her to do?
No. Clone is mean that the same culture, the same background, the same ideas, the same attitude, the same thinking.
One of the key planks of the Red Shirt campaign has been for democracy, obviously. How is it democratic to appoint your sister to head the party and potentially become Prime Minister?
No. We looking for the people that can lead the parties. And then she is one of the choice. Before her, we trying to recruit someone outside the parties, but they scared to come because of the rumors about disband the parties again. When you win, you will not be able to form the government. That's the rumors keep spreading. So somebody else from the outsider feel scared to come in.
If there was one criticism during your prime ministership, that too much of it was about you, your businesses, your family, does this follow that train of thought?
No, it's not that true. They just allege. They're trying to bring here and there. We are big family. Shinawatra alone, 170-some people. Even if I were to be able to put them there, I don't put my sister at that time as the minister. During my prime ministership, I didn't do it. There is no Shinawatra in the same cabinet member, which I can do it, but I don't do it.
There's been some discussion in the Thai newspapers about whether you actually want her to be Prime Minister. This has been a point of debate over the last few days. Can we get this clear? Do you want her to be Prime Minister or not?
Now, confirm that I'm supporting her as a Prime Minister.
She's made it clear that an amnesty for those on political charges is a priority for the opposition. Is that about you?
Reconciliation is the priority, not the amnesty.